of a sudden he said he bust one, and she said, "You ready?" He said, "Yeah," but it was in her navel cord.
This guy said he thought he was through. You know how some folks they got this separated stomach. Some folks just got one big stomach. But some folks have two stomachs, as we call them.
Right.
They're kind of separated in the navel. It's like one upper stomach and one lower.
Right.
So
And it fold over.
when they dig in, like, it looks like, you know, what, kind of. I guess if you put it in there.
Right. If you put and he just a going to that guy, he got it in the stomach.
Unless somebody decide to play hooking for work.
Yeah.
But girl, that naked church is killing me. You know, folks out there shaming
Naked church.
God gonna get these folks.
God gonna get them people in this man to put this on their side.
They look good and well. They ain't got no. What the preacher I had a girl laughing so hard in here, and you were telling about the folks with them swinging and big ones and long ones and skinny ones and all that stuff. And we were laughing so hard, girl. And look, and then came man and he'll be swinging from the ceiling with his, I guess, all kind of way too.
I told K man. I said, right.
I gotta pull off my clothes.
I told K-Man said he like breasts. I said, go ahead and slip and fall, pray like you passed out so she can lean over you. Put one in your mouth.
I bet you Miss K-Man don't want them testing breasts out in the church. Look at all the rest of them breasts. Miss K wasn't gonna put one of them skinners on top of his
She
head.
gonna bust it. She gonna bust his head to the white meat.
Church up in there ain't no way in the world you gonna be praising the Lord and they gonna be looking around at them.
Lord?
That's like them folks at them swinging bodies.
I wouldn't be paying attention to none. I'd be trying to find out who long, who short, who packing, who not.
If you're listening to text, you gonna be looking around. So that's how Miss Smith look, huh? Look at John over there. I never would have thought, you know, he be walking around in them old pants and throwing on the old T-shirt in the front door.
Right. Look at him. You wouldn't know he was packing like that. Exactly.
Church, the devil is gonna come out of the average good person if you carry your ignorant tail up in a church where folks are butt naked.
They butt naked.
That's ridiculous. And unforgettable. I remember that man. Remember his child ended up dying. What had them worshiping them snakes, and they sent his blood up the river for it too. Poisonous cobra snake.
Right, I remember that.
He's still in jail somewhere now, if I'm not mistaken, for that child dying.
A fool.
Worshiping some serpents. I mean, common sense tell folks that they just use terminology in the Bible. They won't talk about really getting no real snake. I wish somebody would think I'm coming to a church with got snakes in it.
Baby, I'm not going to see nobody's snake.
I ain't going near it. All
What you said?
Is one in my backyard. And I ain't
Snake.
coming out the house.
Baby, snake.
I love my garden. But I was picking some blackberries last week.
Uh-huh.
And my man, I was going so good to want to pick him a little blackberry. Going to try to make me a blackberry cobbler. Get him man down the street. You know, snakes be in there, don't you? And I'm thinking back to my childhood in Mississippi that I know when we used to pick blackberries, the snakes would be in there. But, you know, I done psyched myself up to go get me a few berries.
Right.
And they made me bag right back out the bag, a blackberry patch. I was like, now, why couldn't you stayed over there where you was at and left me alone? I could have got me enough berries to make me a little pie. I didn't see it. I had to put me a little milk and sugar in them and drink them.
Right, because you done messed up my dream of making me a pie.
Yeah, because he scared me. And I had to come away from over there in that grass. Come talking about, yeah, it's time up in there. They probably poisonous. I mean, he wouldn't stop.
He just kept on talking.
He was a serpent.
Right, my daughter did that to my mom. You know, my daughter's autistic, and my mom was in the kitchen, and she was playing, and she said, "Snake!" My mom ran out of the kitchen so fast. I said, "What's wrong with you?" She said, "There's a snake in there." I said, "Somebody don't snake in there."
Yeah, because I'm scared to death of snake right now. One time I moved out of my parents out of my living room because my baby boy told me he saw a snake in the living room. I moved the couch, the love seat, the china cabinet. Back in them days, I had that girl. I had everything in the front yard. And then when I talked to him again, he gonna tell me, yeah, it had a tail like this. Come to find out, it was a daggum red or mice.
Oh God!
This boy made me move, and I was pregnant.
Oh wow!
Girl, I moved so much furniture, one funny trying to find a daggum snake because I couldn't walk on bed to sleep in the house at night. So that snake was in there somewhere, and there may be one in there now, but I don't know there's one in there. Didn't nobody tell me there was one in there,
Right,
and I ain't going looking for it.
Exactly, because you ain't seen it.
So, But anyway, girl, let me let somebody else get it. It's been a hilarious night. I laughed so hard. It remind me of back in the day when I used to try to smoke a little weed.
It's been a good show.
My own inside tore up. Anyway, y'all have a good one.
All right.
Now, what the subject really was.
I know, me too, until we started talking about this doggone snake, this doggone naked church.
We got all the way off the stage, but it was real. It passed the time away, and everybody got a good laugh. So each one of them got another 6 months on our life.
Exactly. For all this laughing we done did today, talking about this naked church, these diggleys going all over the place. All right. Bye-bye. You're listening to The Quiet Screen with the Diva, Towanna Murphy on AM 730. KQPN. Y'all, this has been a funny show tonight, and it took me way off of what I was supposed to be talking about, but it's true, y'all. And what started in Mapco Lady, I'm going to tell y'all what started. What started was when Pastor Guy sent me that text message, and New Beginnings Christian Church had sent that, and it said, ladies,